Good evening. Welcome to the special meeting of the July 26, 2023 Johnson County Community College Board of Trustees. I'm going to call the meeting to order. And I believe we have a quorum here with 5 present: Trustee Rail, Trustee Ingram, Trustee Hamel, Trustee Rattan, and myself. I'd like to entertain a motion to go into executive session, please, to discuss actions taken in personnel matters of non-elected personnel in order to protect the privacy interests of personnel to be discussed. Staff has recommended 1 hour. I'm going to probably stand by that, although suggesting it may not be enough. I'm a creature of habit. If 1 hour is fine, we could take a break and come back. I fully expect. Is that all right with all of you? Beginning at what time? Is 4:35 okay?
That's great.
4:35 and then ending at 5:35, at which time open session will resume at this location. I would like to invite Dr. Bound, Dr. McLeod, Rachel Lears, Chris Gray, and Kelsey Nazar to join the executive session, please. And may I please have a motion to go into executive session?
I move that we go into executive session.
Trustee Rattan has moved, and I heard Trustee Rail.
Second.
A second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The motion passes unanimously. We'll see you guys in executive session. Thank you all for being here. We're back after executive session at which items concerning personnel were discussed and no action was taken. Is there anything else I need to say on that? Fellow trustees, if I may, I'll offer the recommendation of the college administration that the.
Mr. Chair, could I make a presentation?
Go ahead, sure.
Walk through the proposal that we're asking you to take into consideration, if I could, please. Just so I make sure I cover everything accurate, I'm going to read what I have. This evening, I'm presenting for your consideration and engagement with Fine Line HR Consulting. Over the years that I've been here, I've heard and experienced concerns regarding the HR department. After thoughtful consideration has come to the point where something needs to be done, and tonight I bring forward a plan to address that and those concerns. The plan includes bringing in Fine Line HR Consulting to come alongside our HR department, starting August 1st and running through their balance of the calendar year. This would allow Fine Line HR Consulting to participate in the August 2nd Employee Engagement and Development Committee meeting as well. Fine Line HR Consulting was chosen after due diligence was conducted with multiple local and regional HR consulting firms. Before I get into the details of the project, I'd like to provide a little bit of background on Fine Line HR Consulting. Fine Line HR Consulting is a Kansas City consulting firm with a rich history of surveying a wide variety of employers, including the education sector. They provide practical solutions to HR-related challenges. Unlike many HR consultants, Fine Line Consulting is led by a team of experienced employment lawyers and senior HR executives. Needless to say, I am incredibly impressed. Consulting project has 4 major projects. 1, come alongside the HR department and to provide HR consulting, which includes embedded leadership on site within the department, to provide day-to-day support and strategic guidance to our HR team, our employees in college. Compensation consulting with direct assistance for our compensation team, including oversight of the Job Families Architecture Project, review of our compensation policies and practices. 3rd, to assess the HR department and to provide assistance in areas for process improvement. And 4th, a roadmap and support in the transition to new leadership within the HR department to support the long-term continuation of the improvements made within the department while Fine Line is on board. As a reminder, services of any kind are an exception to the competitive solicitation policy 215.04. Since this award is estimated in an amount greater than $150,000, it is being brought forward to the board for approval. Just to be clear, This layer of approval is not required by policy, but has been our practice since 2020. And I'd be happy to answer questions.
Any questions for Dr. Bound? We had we had 4 bids, is that right?
We had 4 firms that we met with.
Okay. Any other questions, concerns, questions for Dr. Bound? Seeing none, it is, and I apologize for that. It is the recommendation of the college administration that the Board of Trustees approve the single source justification to Fine Line HR Consulting LLC for the fiscal year 2023, 2024 consulting services for an estimated amount of $200,000. The source of the funds is the college's general fund. And I would so move.
Second.
Motion's been made by trustee Cross and seconded by trustee Rail. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? Trustee Hinman.
Thank you. I just want to say I feel painted into a corner to make this decision, and with not enough time to really digest everything that came through. And this very well may be the best plan. I just don't like how we're going through this as quickly as we are. All right, thank you.
Trustee Rail.
Yeah, just briefly, I just want to mention that I'm very familiar with Fine Line Consulting and their work. They are a top-notch HR consulting firm with excellent people. And I deal with firms like theirs in my work. I have tremendous confidence that they're going to be able to come in and do what we need to get done.
Anything further?
Yep.
I will say that trustee Ingram and I were aware of the situation probably about a week ago in our what has been traditional for us 2-on-1 meeting, Dr. Bound, at my request. And so as chair, I knew something of this some time ago. I'm not sure I disagree with what's been said, but I will defer to trustee Rail's experience and expertise in the matter. So I think it's a good plan. I thank you for presenting it. And we all look forward to better tomorrow. All right, the motion, any other questions, concerns? All those in favor, please signify by saying yes.
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 And those opposed.
No.
In the opinion of the chair, it passes 5-1. Next, I'd like to entertain another motion going to executive session to discuss actions taken regarding personnel matters, I guess I'll say, of non-elected personnel in order to protect the privacy interest of those involved. I plan for the executive session to last 1 hour, beginning at, it was 5:50, all right?
Yeah.
That works.
Ending at 6:50. At which time open session will resume at this location. And we will not invite anyone to join in this session. So it'll just be the trustees discussing personnel matters. May I have a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
The motion has been made by trustee Ingram and seconded by trustee Rail. Any discussion on the matter? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The motion passes. We'll see you back here at 6:50. Good evening. Back from an executive session in which personnel matters were discussed and no action was taken. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion to go into executive session, to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel in order to protect the privacy interest of the personnel to be discussed. The executive session will last for half an hour.
I think that's what we said.
Beginning at 7:20. Or what do you want? 7:15,
7:20.
7:20, ending at 7:50. At which time open session will resume at this same location. We'd like to invite Dr. Baum. Do we want Kelsey?
Sure.
Yes.
Kelsey Nazar to join us, please, in this executive session. We're going to break for a little bit to grab something to eat. But we will be back in executive session at 7:20, resuming here at 7:50. Thank you very much.
Need a motion.
Oh, yes.
So moved.
Second.
The motion has been made by trustee Rail and seconded by trustee Ingram. Any discussion? Seeing and hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And those against, no. Opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. We'll see you back at 7:50. We're back after an executive session, and we're going to go back into executive session. And I'd like to entertain another motion to go into executive session to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel. And in order to protect the privacy interest of the personnel to be discussed, executive session will last for 30 minutes. Any more? 30 minutes, beginning at 7:55. Ending at 8:25. And we'd like to invite Dr. Baum this time. Do we need Kelsey, at least at the beginning? No Kelsey? Okay. We'll invite Dr. Baum at this time to join the executive session. May I have such a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made by trustee Ingram and seconded by trustee Smith Everett. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. It passes 4-0. We'll see you back here at 8:25. Ready? All right, we're back after an executive session now with all 7 present. May I know for the record when you showed up?
7:15 session.
7:20. And I think I called you up about 6:40 is my memory. 20 minutes left in that session. Maybe a little bit earlier, but approximately. So thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for your leadership here. And with the decision to go to fine law, I think we are adjourned. Yes.
Mr. Chair, can I thank you as well for your leadership this evening too? There was a lot going on and I appreciate. your
Oh, you're
leadership,
welcome.
so Thank you.
I thought I forgot to do so. With that said, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn unless I'm missing something.
So moved. Second.
Motion's been made by trustee Laura Smith Everett and seconded by trustee Ingram. All those in favor, please signify by saying yes.
Yes.
As opposed, no. The yeses have it. Thank you, everyone.